Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordam and we're back for some more Baldur's Gate 1. So in the last episode we went into the Nashkel Mines area, not to actually do the Nashkel Mines part, but to fight Grey Wolf, save an artist who apparently died soon after, and we also got some nice gems, some monies. We also finished up the Null Stronghold, and we have some stuff to identify and sell, and also to rest.
So be it.
So, let's see what you can find here. I actually think there's someone I need to talk to around here. I think there's someone that may have a quest for the Nashkel Mines. Is it you?
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
I hear they have the softest silks and rare textiles in Baldur's Gate. It must be quite a trading port to have such finery. You can purchase most anything there, I've been told. Okay.
Some rest is in order.
Yes, we will rest soon, Shartil. This is Lord.
Who dares try
TX needs to shut up. Can you open this, TX? You can, good boy.
So be it.
Commoner.
Hello there. Order 66.
Hello there. Hello. Could you please be very quiet? My mother is asleep and I don't wish to wake her. What is it that you need? Do you have any information on the mines? All I know about the mines are that men keep on disappearing in their hellish depths. My husband is one of the miners, but he hasn't been home for weeks. Yeah, so this is the one. Maybe we could help him. We're thinking of exploring the mines. Describe your husband for us. Maybe we'll see him. He's got black hair, blue eyes. Oh, damn, you'll never find him from that description. His name is Joseph, and he wears his wedding ring on his left hand. It's a greenstone ring. Okay. So this doesn't look like much. But we did actually get a quest from her. And where is it? Joseph's wife. We told the young woman in Nashkel that we'd try to find her husband who has disappeared in the city's adjoining mines. His name is Joseph and he wears a greenstone ring. Okay, so we have a new quest. Also, for Prism, the guy we helped, what we can see is that Prism's tale turned out to be a sad one, but at least he finished what he felt he must. This was also done. We need to take care of the tale of Captain Brog. We also have the Winter Wolf pelts, which the merchant of Nashkel promised us gold, if we could find him some. And we also have another part of the Captain Brog's... Captain Brog's... I don't know how to pronounce it, man. Quest.
So be it.
Okay, so first off, let's go into the Nashkel store, sell some of our pelts, and then I think we're gonna go explore some more of the wilderness areas. And I think I can also complete the quest here regarding Prism, because this guy was expecting Grey Wolf before, so he's probably expecting a bounty for Prism. Now let me just check something. Because usually when you have quest items in your inventory and you talk to someone that is expecting them, you will immediately deliver them to the quest giver. So I'm gonna just quick save this here and see what interaction we can find. Ah, my fine and honest friend, what can I do for you today? What do you do here exactly? Me? Why? I am what binds the guard to the public, a vital relations link I am. Indispensable. I see, and would I get the same response if I spoke with your commanding officer? Pfft, a more fanciful load of horse droppings I have never heard in my life. I'm gonna go with this one. I fail to see how this is relevant to anything. Please return when you have something worth my time.
Dealing with criminals.
Okay, so what bounties are currently unclaimed? Our captain of the guard is still on the loose. Keep your blade ready if you get anywhere near him. Very dangerous he is. There is also a bit of foolishness with a local artist named Prism. Stole a couple of emeralds he did. We seek their return, though Prism's fate is of little concern. Okay, so I think the trigger is actually to have the emeralds in my backpack.
Dealing with criminals, Jade's a
Yeah,
man,
okay, it
so.
is. So, I want to pick up a single emerald to see if he will take just one.
Dealing with criminals, Jade's a man, so.
Oh, really? I gotta have both. I mean, they're worth a lot of money, but I prefer the experience, I think.
Dealing with criminals, Jade's a man,
I've
so.
come to turn in a bounty and collect the reward that is duly mine. A 300 gold bounty for the emeralds. Well, you'll make quite a name for yourself among the bounty hunters if you keep this up. Whether it is for better or worse, I do not know. Only 200 experience?
The axe needs rest, if he is to rule.
Man. Okay, I think I'm gonna still complete the quest, if only because of my OCD that it shows finished here instead of incomplete later on. God damn it. That's so little money and experience for the emeralds, but whatever. Okay. So let's go into the store.
So be it.
See what this guy has for us.
Business has been.
Ah, there be a fine-looking pelt if I ever seen one. Good on ya. Here is a fair price for you. Pleasure doing business with ya. Okay, so he actually gave us 500 gold for a single winter wolf pelt, but we have more.
The customer is always right.
Well, if it isn't another winter wolf pelt. Thing is, I had a buyer lined up for the last one. Don't think I can be taking another one off your hands right now. Maybe some trader a bit closer to civilization could help you out, but perhaps I can interest you in something else. Perhaps. Now, does he not buy? He doesn't. Okay. So that's troublesome. Still, I gotta re-equip this, by the way. We can sell some gems. Actually, I'll do something here. Because there's a little something that the game does, which is kind of silly in my opinion, but it is what it is. Which is that... Oops. Which is that when you sell an item to a store, that same item will depreciate the next time you try and sell it. So what I mean by this is, if I have 4 pearls, right? If I were to sell these pearls to the vendor,
My prices are the
Order
best south of water.
66.
they are worth 100 gold. But if I sold one, and then I went to sell the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one, their value would depreciate with each sell you made. However, if I sell all 4 of them at once, I will get 400 gold. So that's what I'm going for here. So that's why I stack up all my gems on Palpatine. So we're gonna sell everything. The gold ring, 8 sunstone gems, 1 onyx ring, 3 linkside gems, 1 bluestone necklace, jasper gem, bloodstone ring, fire opal ring. So a fair bit of money, 1000 gold. And I can also maybe sell some stuff that I'm not gonna use. I'm not gonna use this for sure. And I'm not gonna use this for sure either. I could keep it just for experience gains on Edwin, but it's like 20 experience, so it's not really worth it. I prefer to have the money. Let's sell these for 250. And what else have we got? We've got stuff to identify. We have several long swords that we do no longer need because we have the better one now. I mean, I'll keep one, just in case we want to dual wield. We have a wakizashi, which nobody is going to use. We have a plate mail that we already have, so I can sell this one. We have a short sword +1 for 400 gold. Not bad. And I'm gonna sell it as well because I don't think anyone is gonna use a short sword. Okay, so sell all of this. We have a small shield, doesn't matter. This is from TX. Okay. So let's also identify some stuff. No, actually we're not. We're gonna do something different. So, first of all, this guy is equipped Elf's Bane. You need to equip your armor. And we are going to make a new trip
Execute
into a
order
place we've been before.
66.
And see if we can do something interesting here. Because identifying items costs 100 gold per item. And that's kind of expensive, right? And I don't think I have anyone with a high enough lore value to actually identify stuff. So I do need to identify it by some other means. In this case, I'm gonna go to High Edge.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Excuse me? I'm gonna die.
Again, you disturb me.
I mean, Edwin's gonna die at least. Web over there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I'm gonna try and knock one down. Vaconia is gonna try and hold some people. Oh my lord. Shartil, you're gonna fight over here. Kagan, you're gonna fight over there. And we're gonna pray that these guys are gonna get webbed.
So irritating.
Man, Edwin is gonna get shot to pieces right here. Okay, so I'm shielded. So I'm better protected at this point. Oh, Edwin, you're so gonna die, man. He's already been shot, so his spell got cancelled. Let's try and throw another web here.
Again, you disturb me.
Actually, I'm gonna move Edwin back.
If I must.
He's way too vulnerable at this point. Okay, so that guy's held. This guy is unconscious. This guy is fleeing.
I can kill it.
That one is taken care of. So hopefully the web will do something here.
Irritating. As directed.
And I'm gonna keep fleeing with Edwin. Can't do much else. That guy's dead. So Kagan can come help over here.
Give me power.
Who dares prod?
Please let the web hit. Oh, okay. This was a wonderful, amazing web. So everybody focus fire on this guy. So you see, they keep trying to go for Palpatine. Because he's a wizard and he has low armor. Thankfully, I have shield up, which actually places me at -3. But SCS does make life a lot more tough for the wizards in my party.
Lives end here.
Okay, so since these guys are webbed, they can no longer do anything.
I love
So we're just gonna shoot them from afar and kill them. That guy's dead.
Experience the full power of the dark.
Guy. Yes, you are going to experience the full power of the dark side.
I'll not keep this pace. Rest soon.
Oza?
Okay, we made it through. Edwin is still alive. I was not expecting Edwin to live. I'll be perfectly honest here. Let's take some bandit scalps.
The axe needs rest.
Yes, I know you need rest. Shut up. Give me some arrows. And that's pretty much all that we want.
Execute order 66.
So the web spell has worn off, so we can now freely move in this area. Let's get some more arrows to Shartil.
Kill it.
Okay.
Execute
Man,
order
this ambush is
66.
not nice. Okay, so High Edge. Let's go. Now, the reason why I'm going to High Edge is to try and see if I can purchase an Identify scroll. Because if I can get an Identify... Oh, go together. If I can get an Identify scroll, I can teach it to Edwin
Order 66.
and just tell him to memorize all his first level spells as Identify spells. And that will mean that we can pretty much identify every single thing we have, and in the next rest we can just swap the spells back to the ones we want.
So be it. So be it.
So it's much cheaper than paying 100
So
gold
be it.
for every item identification.
Why do I live?
Talentir, please tell me you have a scroll of identify. You do. You have 2, in fact. Very nice. Actually, I also want to give shield to Edwin. And what else do I want to give him? I may want to give him a chromatic orb. But that's not very relevant right now. Strength could be good. I may take it. Okay, so currently I'm purchasing an identify spell, a scroll, a shield scroll. I'm considering chromatic orb and strength, because this will set the strength. Application of this spell increases the strength of the character to 18 and then adds 50% bonus on top of this. The character receives any strength bonuses appropriate. For example, if a character has between 1850 and 18 to 100 strength, then his strength will just be set to 100. This is 100, by the way. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. So this is 00 is better than 50. If a character has a strength between 01 and 50, then his strength will become 50 plus original percentage. God, this is kind of convoluted. If his strength is less than 18, then it will just become 1850. However, this spell will actually lower a character's strength if it is already 19 or more. So this is actually a nice spell to have for Kagan, and this lasts a long time, right? Well, it lasts a decent amount of time, let's say. 1 turn per level. So let me just, for now, purchase both these spells. Because Edwin needs... You bitch. I forgot. Edwin is a conjurer, so he cannot cast divination spells. Why you do this to me? Okay, so write the shield spell. Let's put this over here. God damn it, man. We're gonna have to spend a lot of money identifying stuff. Oh well, it is what it is. So let's see what we can do here. We have mirror image, which we already know. And let me see. I wanted to check the strength on Kagan. So Kagan has 16 strength, so he would indeed benefit from having it increased. This one already has a very nice strength score. I mean, if I put Vaconia at 18 strength, she could actually use her mace quite well. In fact, I think every single person benefits from strength for the sling, right? How can I check this? Ah, no, it's dexterity modification for Tech 0. Yeah, okay, it is dexterity, not strength, never mind. I think the 2-hit is dexterity modified. The damage it deals, I think it's modified by strength. I think that's the way it works. Okay, so I'm actually gonna purchase strength. And I could also purchase Cat's Grace. But this would pretty much be just to buff up Edwin's AC. So I'm not really sure if that would be necessary. But I mean, I have enough strength. So yeah, I'm gonna purchase it. So they are both alteration. I'm gonna buy them. So 700 gold down the drain. This goes to Edwin. Okay, so this is marked as a red spell. So it seems like it's a spell you cannot learn. but that's just a visual, I'm gonna say bug. I think it's a bug, not intended, because this is actually a spell from Icewind Dale, but you can still learn it, okay? It's alteration, not divination. So this one, much like the other one, magically increases the target's dexterity. The amount depends on a target's class. So a rogue would gain 1d8, warriors and wizards would gain 1d6, and priests 1d4. If a character has more than one class, the larger die is used. Cat's Grace cannot raise the target's dexterity past 20. So, when we're talking about Edwin, this would mean that at most, he would get 16 dexterity, and at least he would get 11. So it's not that good. But we can still buff up Kagan's AC a bit more if we want. Shartil as well. So it's not terrible, let's say. Okay,
You are
so
so irritating.
regarding spells. Oh, I actually already have Chromatic Orb, nice. So we are gonna take one shield, because this is very important, as we just saw in the previous ambush. Edwin got pelted with arrows, not good. And now, over here, I'm actually gonna remove Melf's Acid Arrow. I hope I'm not gonna regret it. I'm gonna remove one web. And I'm gonna put one strength. I'm gonna leave one Acid Arrow for now. Or maybe two strengths. Now we're gonna go like this, it's fine. And I'm very sad because nobody can identify stuff. I mean, I can learn identify if I want to. I'm not sure if I want to spend a spell slot learning identify. We'll see.
As directed, for now.
No, you stay there.
So be it.
Okay, so let's actually identify some stuff. I want the tome identified, I want the wand identified. So now we know we have a tome of leadership and influence. One of the most popular recent tomes of leadership and influence is the cynically entitled book How to Win Friends and Influence People. Like others of its ilk, it peddles a philosophy of personal ascendancy and manipulation by charisma alone. So this still stands true to today's standards of people that do stuff like this. The authors and advocates of such tomes claim that, by drawing on the most recent theories in sociology and interpersonal psychology, it is possible to raise an individual's charisma by a single point. In truth, such increases in personal charisma are the product of magical spells placed on the text as it is in the writing process. These same spells would also cause the tome to disappear after their first use. An excellent marketing strategy, you must concede. So, statistics. Charisma is raised by 1 point permanently. A special characteristic of the item is that the book is consumed upon use, and the usage is to place it in a quick item slot. So, like I said, we are gonna take Palpatine into Baldur's Gate 2, so every single tome is gonna go to him. And he's also already a charismatic character by nature, so I want to increase his charisma even more. So let's learn how to be more charismatic. Woohoo! So we are now at 19 charisma. We also have a Wand of Frost, which actually deals a ton of damage. So this deals 8d6 cold on a single creature. It has a range of 100 feet. So it's a very, very long range. And it can be saved versus wand for half damage. So it can never be negated, but it can be cut in half. So 4d6 cold. This is nothing to sneeze at, by the way. This does a goddamn ton of damage. The problem with cold damaging spells is that if you kill someone with cold damage, their body gets turned to ice, like an icicle, and then breaks apart. And what that means, very unfortunately for those of you trying to use cold damage as your most offensive spells, is that the body is going to disintegrate. And when a body disintegrates, any items it carried, you lose. So if you kill someone with frost, forget about getting their items as loot. Now, I'm also going to identify some stuff here. Just so I can show off the items, I guess. There would be no need for me to identify them, but it's cooler this way. Okay, so let's talk to him again. Let's identify stuff. And Kagan, we're going to identify all of this stuff. So 500 gold in identifications, which is not very nice. I actually... I could do something about this. I'm just not sure if it's... if it's the best thing I could think of. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Okay. It's something I also wanted to do anyway, so... I'm gonna take the time to use the opportunity to show you guys something nice. Let's say. Okay, so let's put this back in its place. Everybody is equipped. Okay, let's go. So we learned some useful spells for Edwin. I'm actually gonna try and rest here because everybody's tired. Oh my lord. This is not good.
I don't want to talk.
I love bloodshed.
Are you guys using throwing daggers or are you guys
What is it now?
melee?
TX hears you.
Let's turn them dead with TX. See what happens. And turn them dead with Vicunia. Okay, so they're melee. Let's block the path. Edwin, what are you doing over there?
Go pester someone else.
Not ideal.
I'll not keep this pace without the rest soon.
Alright. So Shartil is over there doing stuff. We're gonna help out.
May darkness prevail.
Viconia, go hit people with blunt damage, please. Hit him.
TX needs rest.
Woo. Okay, so Kagan is doing a nice job of clearing evil skeletons.
TX will smite thee.
Oh,
I need an arrow.
Edwin. Okay. He ran away from
Don't
Kagan.
wanna talk.
Man, they do love Edwin.
My actions are yours.
Soon TX
Ow.
as TX does.
The annoying part of... Oh, my lord.
Disturb me.
Web this section,
I
please.
don't want to talk.
Oh, TX is as TX does.
Why did you stop, Kagan?
All right.
This is a very nice web, by the way. Okay, so everyone here shoot the web targets because you can never miss.
If it bleeds.
Okay, and everyone else is going back to ranged weapons,
Sir?
Why me?
so we can finally kill these people.
Go pester someone.
Man, web targets are
I
so
need
much
an
better.
arrow.
Eat steel.
Let's first kill the gnolls because they are vulnerable. No. Ah, good.
TX will smite thee.
Because skeletons are highly resistant to piercing damage. But Ooh. Okay. So what happened over here is God, everything's going wrong. It's raining, it's a storm, and people are wearing metal. So he drew a lightning bolt to him. It's fine. The skeletons also have metal, so maybe the lightning bolts are gonna help us? They are.
So be it.
Okay, so everything is done here.
I need an L.
I love bloodshed.
I think I'm actually might rest in town because this is looking... God damn it, man, leave me alone. This is looking very hostile. Is the web still up? No, the web just disappeared. Okay, let's get out of here. Shh, sure. Shoo. Shoo. I do not want to deal with the skeleton right now. Okay. And we are going to go into Beregost
So be it.
so that we can actually rest.
Soon.
Yes, we're gonna rest, Edwin. I know, it's been a long way. And hopefully I can find the way to the place I want to go. Because I'm not sure if I remember the way.
The axe needs rest if he is to rule.
This is also a nice showcase that if you don't
Execute
let your
order
people rest, they will
66.
complain the entire time.
You answer with me.
Have I swapped the spells? I think I did. I did.
Execute
Let's rest.
Order
You
66.
do not dream often,
Oh.
but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you, but the gate is closed and barred. Over the walls there is a candle in your old room, but as the light goes out, the brick surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay. A familiar voice startles you, though it is calm and caring. You cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you. Though his image should be comforting, it seems but a shade of his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes a push, but you turn away, steadfast in your new direction. The way is not quite as clear, but it is sure to be interesting nonetheless. A whisper follows as you stride away, something vestigial and sinister that you recognize, but yet have never heard. You will learn. You don't look back.
So yeah, sometimes when you rest, I think it's triggered by the time you spent between the times you've rested or something like that. You get these dreams, which also do something else, which is you gain a special ability. In this case, we gained Cure Light Wounds. So this is something that we shouldn't have, like as a sorcerer, obviously, or as any other class. This you would also gain this as a fighter, let's say. And in this case, we got Cure Light Wounds. It's actually a special version of Cure Light Wounds because even though it says casting time of 5, if I'm remembering this correctly, the cast is instant when you use it as a special ability. The reason why we got this spell and not another one is because our reputation is positive. So since we are above 10 reputation, we get this spell for healing. If we were below 10, meaning we were leaning more towards the dark side, the evil side, we would actually gain an ability to cast Larlock's, I think that's the name, Larlock's Minor Drain, okay, instead of the heal. So it depends on your reputation at the time. Okay, so we have rested, we have gotten our spells back, and now I want to do something here.
66.
Actually, yeah, man, I keep getting distracted by other stuff. We have a quest to knock out here, which I've been kind of evading because it's a dangerous quest in my mind, and I'm not sure if I should be doing it right now, but since we're here, I'm gonna try it.
Hello there. I have a pretty proposal for you.
Which is talking to Garrick. So this is also a companion you can get in your adventures. He's a bard. Hail adventurers, I have a proposal for you. I have heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress? We're always on the lookout for money, tell us more. I'm Garrick, and I work for Silke Rosena. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she's to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. However, she's been having some problems of late. Some thugs have been hired by Feldepost to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up, what with a villain like Feldepost running the place. She needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay about 300 gold. What do you say? It's a nice sum. That sounds fair. Why don't you show us to this mistress of yours? I think you've made a good decision. Now just meet me outside the Red Chief Inn. So he actually accompanies us. And now we find a very interesting lady. Silke. So, Garrick, these are the only mercenaries you could find. I guess they'll have to do. You look to be worth about 300 gold. That's what my little Garrick offered you, isn't it? I offered them 300 gold just like you told me. Well then, I assume that Garrick has explained what your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten me. They shouldn't be too hard to deal with, but I would advise you to strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage whose mystic words can sway even the most wise of men. Here they are now, Feldepost's thugs. Strike when I tell you to. Greetings, Silke. We're here as you've asked, and we have the... Don't try to threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I've brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up! There'll be no weaseling out of this. Strike now! Kill them all! Stop this madness. We won't murder those who are obviously innocent men. Our deal is off. In any case, you're probably too cowardly to be any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you. Now, this is no joke, okay? I don't think she's a wizard, I think she's a bard. But she is actually high level enough to be quite threatening. So she has pre-buffed herself with mirror image. I think she's gonna do some more buffs, because this seems little. And since I'm not sure what she's gonna do, I'm gonna protect Palpatine with shield.
Again, you disturb me.
And I'm gonna do the same thing for Edwin. And we are going to send Kagan and Shartil into the fight.
TX hears you.
TX is actually... Can I silence her? Maybe I can. Let's see if I can silence her. While Vaconia is going to attempt to knock her down. I'm not sure if the knockdown is ever gonna work, but I have to try. Okay, so let me just check something here. Yeah, so really, she only pre-buffed herself with mirror image? It's very strange. Okay, so Edwin is shielded.
My actions.
I am shielded. I'm gonna move out of the way.
Order 60.
Because she can cast some nasty stuff, I'm pretty sure. Okay, she's saved against command.
Nightsinger, give me power.
I am going to move Viconia out of the way.
May darkness
Because we learned our
prevail.
lesson the last time where we had 3 people in a line. What's she casting, by the way? Ah, bitch, she casts sleep. Oh god. This may be problematic. God damn it. Okay, so TX is asleep and Edwin is asleep. But we still have enough people, so this may be enough to actually allow us to win the fight. So, she didn't cast shield on herself, so she's vulnerable to magic missiles. So I'm gonna hit her with magic missiles, and after Viconia dooms her, I'm going to attempt to blind her. Shartio, come on man, you gotta... Ooh! God damn, Kagan! Man, Kagan is hitting very nicely.
Jalcales?
Okay, so she's casting something. Okay, so yeah, so she... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 magic missiles. So you can see that she's very high level. She interrupted Viconia's spell. Yeah, spell casting failure.
Night Singer.
So I'm actually just gonna try and move out of the way with Viconia. In this case, I don't want it to get hit again and die. So blinding her I don't think is gonna be the plan. I'm just gonna try and kill her with damage at this point. Because she has very few mirror images. There she goes. Okay.
Now.
So yeah, this can be a dangerous fight. She could have dealt a lot of damage to Palpatine, for instance, if I hadn't buffed myself with shield. Because Viconia took... She took 16 damage pretty much, yeah. She took 16 damage from magic missiles. We have gained 900 experience. And we have 2 sleeping people.
So be
Okay, so let's see what she had. She had a staff, which is actually a quarterstaff +1. She had a gem, and she had a potion of invulnerability. This is actually a very nice potion. This potion confers very high resistance to all attacks while giving bonuses to all saving throws. It can only be used by those trained in the martial arts. So pretty much only by fighters and... maybe just fighters? So it gives them a base armor class of 0. It gives them +5 saving throws and it lasts for an hour. So it's a very, very good potion. Okay, now, so to speak with the people she wanted to kill.
Hello there.
Faltis, we thank you for stopping the evil witch before she killed us. Here, take this as a token of our appreciation. We got a potion of defense, which is kind of similar. In this case, it lasts double the time of the invulnerability one. It also sets our armor class to 0, but it does not give us the bonuses of saving throws. And it can be used by any class, not just
Jalcales?
martial classes. So let's heal Viconia. Let's heal it again. And now I need to wait for Edwin and TX to wake up from their nap. So I'm gonna speak with Garrick in the time being. Silke's dead! I guess she had it coming. You can't be evil like her and expect to get away with it. I'm out of a job now. Would it be too much to ask if I could join up with you? Yeah, because we don't need anyone else right now. Sorry, Garrick. And he goes away for good. So, if you're playing the game and you are considering taking Garrick, let's say, for instance, not right now, but later on, you should actually tell him to come with you and then dismiss him. Because if you use the dialogue option I used just now, if I'm not mistaken, you will never see him again in the game. Now, these guys are gonna take a while to wake up, I think, because the sleep spell... No, I cannot sleep. It's the sleep spell. Can I see it here? No. Sleep lasts for a long while depending on the amount of levels that the caster has. So let me see if I can rest.
I serve the
The flaming fist don't like it. Yeah, go away. Try it again.
I serve the
Still no.
flaming fist.
Execute Order 66.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to wait for these guys to wake up. So I'm gonna spare you all the trouble, since it's about time to finish the episode. I'll save you the time of watching these guys wake up. So, as always guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any thoughts about the game, about what we're doing, the spells we're casting and all that stuff, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about future uploads to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe everyone.